Hey guys, before we get the video started, I just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Opera. And we're gonna hear more from Opera later on in the video. What's up guys? Hashtag YOLO. Yeah, Gen Z's gonna love this one.
Not.
Alright, here we go. Hey, how are ya? And welcome back to another
YouTube video.
My name's Jacob Andrew Sharpe, and gang, we've got a doozy of a video for you. And you know what that means? We've got nuggets in here. Pizza, random, adulting nuggets. And that's because today we're talking about cringe millennials once again. And I know it's been a month since part 1 of this series, but after interviewing a lot more of my friends and fellow YouTubers, I really started to see that the cringe millennial iceberg goes way deeper than we think.
Random!
But today I wanted to focus on Gen Z. Yeah, we've got Gen Z flavored nuggets. Oh, never mind. Not Gen Z's not a flavor. Whoops, just forget I said that. Don't tell anyone. But in my last cringe millennial video, I asked the age-old question, how cringe are millennials? And I interviewed my buddies Curtis and Danny, and we answered the question, millennials are so cringe. And then I started to think about cringy things that other generations do.
I'm gonna shake your hand. I wanna shake his hand.
So today I wanted to ask the question, is Gen Z cringe? And the answer is, yeah, of course they are. Gen Z is the start of the iPad kid. They've done things like keeping the creator house trend alive. I mean, sure, millennials invented that, but then Gen Z adopted it and absolutely murdered it. And I don't mean murder like they did a good job. I mean murder in the murder way. Nice. Yeah, that guy's middle part sure made me thirsty.
It's a trap.
Get it? Thirst trap? Whatever. But along with bad haircuts, thirst traps, and super weird dances, I think we're experiencing one of the best Gen Z TikTok trends. The NPC live stream.
I'm hungry. Crunchy corn, yum. By the way guys, Cherry Crush TV on IG, be sure to check it out. I do love cosplay. I also do ASMR. Oh wow, Martin, wow, I love you, thank you.
Mwah. 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 Mamma mia. Mwah. Sorry. Kinda went Chef Boyardee mode there. My bad. You know? He mummed my Mia, so I Chef Boyardee'd his nuts. But outside of those examples, I've started to realize that Gen Z doesn't really do that much that's super cringy. But I think that's because we're living in it right now. They haven't had enough time to look back on it and go, oh, I hate that. But the idea of cringing, I think, really relies on nostalgia and hindsight. It's the feeling I get when I see photos of myself in high school. Every one of these videos, I'm gonna show more and more photos of myself. Right now, no one thinks that chilling with your slay besties or going goblin mode with your slime is embarrassing yet. But that's because we have to let it marinate. Kinda like some old milk. Sometimes you gotta leave internet culture in the trunk on a hot day. Yeah, growing up and cringing is kind of like old sour milk. It only gets stinkier with age. Now, I do think there's a lot of similarities between millennials and Gen Z, but I also think there's some major differences. I think Gen Z has done a great job with pointing out my generation's mistakes and inventing words like chuggy. I think that's great. Sure, it hurts my feelings, but I think you're on the right track. And I think Gen Z's done a great job with asking people to be better and to reflect on some of the damage that they've done in the past. Some of it definitely feels like they're bullying a bully, but they're definitely doing better than my generation. Gen Z has cancel culture and we have this.
Alright, second ice bucket challenge. Today I nominate my believers all over the world. I know you guys got an ice bucket somewhere.
Yeah, looks like we both did our part. Nonetheless, I think millennials still hold the crown for cringiest generation. And let's just say the crown looks pretty good. And now I feel like we're seeing an ironic revival of cringe millennial humor, especially on places like TikTok. Creators like Misty270, she absolutely nails the cringe and embarrassment of like every type of person.
Think of a magician. inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down.
100% that Tim.
There he is. Wow. Guys, how's my side fringe? He's so smexy.
And Delaney Rowe, they do such a good job of making fun of cringe millennials. But then there's also creators like Riley Engelhart, and they do such a good job at poking fun at Gen Z.
Hey, is it okay if I sit here? Really? Thanks! My name is Bug. What's yours? Emily? I mean, I have lots of friends, but I can't sit with them at lunch. Most of them are on Discord, or, you know, from my different animes that I watch.
Also, right now I sound like a 50-year-old stepdad trying to relate to the youth. Yeah, no, I think TikTok is pretty based in the way that it shows me the difference between generations. No, I know I'm not your real dad, but I think you kids are pretty slay. And this might sound random to you guys, but as a boomer, I think Gen Z's doing a goated job. Could I get some sheeshes in the chat? All right, guys, I'm gonna go inside and get yelled at by your mom. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I just wanted to take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor, Opera. And no, I'm not talking about a fancy singing show at the old theater. I'm talking about the Opera desktop browser. Recently, I got rid of my old cringe millennial browser, and I made the switch to Opera. And I'm genuinely so happy I made the change. Opera is a fast, user-friendly browser with such a beautiful design, and it has so many incredible features that'll give you the best online experience. And Opera's newest browser, Opera One, is immaculate. It makes browsing so smooth and so seamless. Something I really love about Opera is its access to AI tech. Opera has its own AI called Aria, which connects to OpenAI's GPT, and it's enhanced by additional capabilities such as adding live results from the web. Aria is both a web and browser expert that allows users to collaborate with AI while looking for information on the web, generating text or code, or getting all their questions answered. Like, which pet has the cutest feet? It's cats. Aww. Thanks, Aria. And gang, I've been so frustrated with my web browser, whether I'm dealing with speed issues or a lack of useful assets and tools. But Opera offers so many tools like a free VPN and an ad blocker, so you don't have to worry about third-party apps slowing your computer down. Just a few clicks, and you'll be browsing safely and securely. And yeah, I'm a little lazy, and sometimes my little fingies hurt after a long day. So I don't want to type in a full URL. That sounds like a URL to me. But now I just go to Opera's sidebar, click on Spotify, and I can let my little fingies rest while I relax. They also have all your social media apps fully integrated into the browser, so all of your pictures and messages are easily accessible. And guys, best of all, say goodbye to a sea of unopened tabs. Because if you're like me, your web browser looks like a trash pile of YouTube videos, Google searches, and half-watched Netflix documentaries. But now, thanks to Opera's Tab Island, you can organize your open tabs into separate groups, so your browser will be clean and organized. So guys, go download the newest version of Opera's desktop browser. Opera is here to help you with your daily routine and to help improve your online experience. Go click the link in the description below and download Opera today. So thanks so much for sponsoring today's video, Opera, and thank you as always for the nuggets. Okay guys, let's get back to the video. But instead of my random ass trying to talk to the youngins about internet.com, I decided to interview two of my Gen Z pals, Trin Lovell and Saji Sharma. So first, let's hear what Trin has to say. And welcome my next guest, Trin Lovell. Nice, Trin.
Hi, I'm Trin.
This is Trin. And this, look, we got Trin's merch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. If you want a sick Final Cut sweater, you go to, is it trinlovell.com?
Yes, sir.
trinlovell.com/merch. Trin, question one. Are you a millennial?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I freaking know. Do I look like one?
No. You seem pretty Gen Z.
I'm not wearing mustache glasses.
Good for you for overcoming mustache glasses.
The mustache hides the insecurities.
Oh, it does. That's why I did it for so long. So you are Gen Z.
Hand on the Bible, I am Gen Z.
It'd be great if you were like, you do know I'm Gen Z, right?
You do know I'm Gen Z.
Trin, are all millennials cringe?
No. I've known a handful of millennials that are, like, actually pretty chill.
Like me?
Yeah, like #1 millennial in front of me right now.
Random.
Okay, take it back.
No, I was joking.
Reel it in.
You've experienced some cringe millennials in your time?
As we all have, I think it's impossible to go through life without running into any cringe millennial. They're so prevalent in our society.
Trin, have you ever acted like a cringe millennial, or have you ever related to one?
For sure. I was raised by them. I think I was actually a lucky survivor that I didn't end up like one, because Gen Z grew up with millennial YouTubers. Think about how sinister that is. Think about how much influence they had over me. And I'm sure there's videos of me acting like a millennial on my channel right freaking now.
Right, that's true. I haven't gotten that perspective yet. I haven't even thought about the fact that, like, in some weird way, growing up with them and then being like, oh, that's how you gotta act. I gotta get shutter shades and a deep V-neck, and I gotta act like that.
It was the shutter shades. It was the V-neck. It was neon tees. It was peace sign. It was
Tumblr. It was all Tumblr aesthetic.
It was Tumblr. It was everything. It was what we were. It's definitely an impersonation. It wasn't being true to ourselves.
You guys were cosplaying as millennials.
Yeah, we were cosplaying. We said, let me take that and let me do a little spell.
Do you remember any specifics of in your everyday life that you might have acted like a millennial?
I think I've had my fair share of I'm so goofy moments. There's definitely been times in my life, maybe not as much now, but when I was younger, where it's like, yeah, I was pretty freaking goofy. And I made it a point to tell people. I was like, I'm a goofy, like, I'm a goofy girl.
I might derp here and there, but...
Definitely, like, I'm so weird, and I do like pizza.
Yeah, I guess you could say I like pizza.
All of this happening in the span of, like, middle school, late elementary, all through middle school. The fashion choices were interesting. Interesting graphic tees. It was pineapples a lot. Why pineapples? Lots of pineapples. Lots of cats. I don't even really like cats anymore to this day. I'm a dog girl, but I was obsessed with cats when I was younger. And I think that might have to do something with the influence of millennials.
Do you think cringe millennials are bad people?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be ashamed.
Not ashamed at all. They're bad people and someone should do something to stop them.
That's what this video is for. What do you think we should do to cringe millennials?
Maybe... No, cut. If I see that on the internet, something terrible will be coming your way.
Well, at least you think there should be some sort of consequence.
There should be some sort of consequence. Jail time isn't enough.
Do you think they have to give back, maybe?
Do I even want to take what the millennials are giving?
Oh, okay. So you don't even want to hear the apology. You don't even want the acts of service. You're just like, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of my sight.
Whoa. Okay, so you want to eliminate them off the planet.
I can't say that. I would exile them.
Okay, so like they would have their own like little island or something?
Yeah.
Do you think millennials did an adequate job with early internet culture?
Have we seen the news recently? The toxic gossip train. The things I saw as a child with like fully grown millennials posting, like it should have been illegal. Like the things that I have seen, not to like put all the blame on millennials, but you wonder why so many people that enter the internet space after growing up on that generation are so messed up. Because they're like, everyone did this when I was younger, and then they just do it.
I think millennials cling to the saying it was a different time. We had to act that way. Instead of saying that, why don't you just go, oh yeah, that was fucked up. It's like they're trying to fully avoid their accountability and responsibility of being like, yeah, that was bad.
Nothing happens in a vacuum. There are reasons and causes for everything, but doesn't mean they're not bad.
Trin, what's your favorite cringe millennial-ism?
A dab is one. A dab has to be one. There's nothing better than pulling up to a meeting. First thing you do, boom, boom. No one's expecting it, but you do it, boom. No one laughs and no one's having a good time. It's 7 a.m. and they're actually about to fire you.
They're like, yeah, you dab too much in meetings.
This is over. I also love the one that you always say that like actually makes me die every single time, where it's like I had a cookie but I eated it too or something. That's like my favorite. Every single time you just do it, it like makes me like die. And I don't know why, because I've heard it so many times.
Trin, in your opinion, will Gen Z or future generations like Gen Alpha, do you think they'll be able to fix the damage that millennials have caused?
Absolutely not. I think they'll honestly just add to it. I don't think there's like really any savings, because what millennials just added on to the boomers, Gen Z adds on to the millennials, they're just horrid in their own really unique way, honestly. No generation is better than the next. Other than like maybe Gen Z being a little less racist than like the boomers, I guess. I think every generation is horrid in their own unique ways, whether that's war or potato jokes.
So, Trin, do you think that millennials will ever grow up?
Yeah, I hope so. It's not that I think they will, it's giving them hope that they will. It's not a definite yes, it's a yes and.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Definitely a yes and. More of like an improv thing, which they love.
They love improv.
Millennials love improv.
I can't give them shit for improv, though. I had an improv oopsies today, so.
Trin, I have 2 more questions for you. Would you say this interview was random or awkward?
Awkward.
Well, if it was awkward, would you say it was awkward turtle or awko taco?
It's a freaking taco and you know it.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking hell yeah.
You freaking know it. It's a taco.
Yeah, when I die, I just wanted to say Akko Taco on my fucking gravesite.
Here lies Akko Taco. Here lies Akko and Taco.
Inside everybody is 2 wolves. One is Akko and one is Taco. Do you have any final words of advice for any cringe millennials out there?
Here. I'll look at you when I say it. I would tell you to be better. Be better. Fix it and be better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Don't come crying to me. Just fix it.
That is... That's beautiful. I love it. You're like Sergeant Gen Z, laying the law down.
As I should. I mean, who else is gonna do it if it's not me?
I don't know, but it was definitely that was kind of terrifying. I will do better. I will. I'm so sorry. Thanks for doing this, buddy. That was awesome.
Of course.
I made you a cookie,
but I eated it.
And now let's hear what Saji has to say. And welcome my next guest, Saji Sharma.
Hi, how's it going?
Hell yeah, dude. It's going great.
That's good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, love the new intro. Saji, so question 1, you have to be as honest as you can. I won't judge you on the answer. Are you a millennial?
I'm not. Let's go. Not a millennial. Starting off strong. Oh, man.
Fuck, dude. How does that feel?
Makes me feel like a little baby.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, nothing like having like facial hair, but still going like.
I'm a little baby.
You're Gen Z, so you're kind of the little baby of the group.
I don't know how to feel about that because I do love Gen Z because I'm in it, but it has its ups and downs as well.
Yeah, as all generations, and you might be biased being Gen Z, but who do you think's better, Gen Z or millennials?
I don't know if anyone said this yet, but I just want to clear my name real quick. I'm not ageist, okay? That's not me. That's not who I am. I don't have hate, and I don't have an ounce of hate in my heart. My answer is, God, this is such a hard.
Every statement that comes after "I'm not ageist" is always a really good one. So this is gonna be great.
I don't think one is better. Sure, maybe one is cringier because one had access to the internet first. But, that's not your fault. It just so happens that people perceive it that way.
All right. A couple things there, Saji.
I can't take you seriously.
Did you consider being derpy?
No, I did. I can't even do it. I can't even.
That's your Gen Z DNA saying like, no, don't do it. Like lizard brain instinct of being like, no, this is for our survival. Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it or you will die.
Question number 2, are all millennials cringe?
No, I don't think All millennials are cringe, obviously. That would be very ageist of me to say, and we've already established that I'm not that. I don't think every millennial is ageist. I don't think every millennial is ageist.
Thank God.
No, I don't think every millennial is cringe. Probably at most like a handful, but definitely not all.
Have you yourself ever been a cringe millennial, or have you at least related to cringe millennials?
I think the only time I remember acting like a cringe millennial is ironically, and the only time I remember doing that is on your podcast when we talked about millennials.
Whoa.
So seems like there's a pattern. I don't know if you're trying to enact me into some kind of cult here, Jacob, but I'm not gonna fall for it. All right.
Are you trying to call me cringe?
No. I already told you I'm not ageist.
All right, well, it looks like we're out of questions, dude. I think we're out of time.
Oh, shit.
So that's great. I'll just talk to you later then.
No, I'm sorry.
No, but you're right. I think that perfectly correlates with who I am. Is that the only time that you've really talked about this is with me. I think I have the power of bringing out the cringe millennial in people.
That might say something about who you are as a person.
I'm a bad person. I know that.
That's not what I was referring to. I was going to call you a cringe millennial, but only for the bit, not because you are.
No. You were right. The joke is over. I am a cringe millennial, and I always have been.
Okay. Why do you keep involving me? I really don't get it.
I need the young kids to know that like I hang out with Gen Z people and like I'm actually kind of totally like young and I get it.
And I'm that person for you.
You're my little baby friend. You're my little baby.
Wee.
I'm your little baby.
Now that's some cringe Gen Z shit right there.
Your face looked so uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was super fucking crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I love it. I think that's the lesson we're all going to learn is that we're all cringe in one way or another. I know you've never technically been a cringe millennial, but have you ever related to it at all?
You mean the constant want to seek attention? No.
Okay. A bit of a dig.
Yeah, okay. That was mean. What I meant to say, because again, I'm not evil, okay? I'm not mean. I'm a kind-hearted person who's not ageist. I don't know. It is kind of like hard to really know if I've ever related to a cringe millennial because I don't know what it's like to be a cringe millennial.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay. Do you think millennials did an adequate job with early internet culture?
Okay, so I would have to say they did what they could.
In your opinion, will Gen Z or future generations like Gen Alpha fix some of the damage that millennial culture has caused?
Oh my God, no. Absolutely not.
Really?
I'm so curious as to see what this next generation, Gen Alpha, is gonna find cringy about us. Like, I don't know the damage we've caused, but I know it's not gonna be good.
Crunchy corn, yum.
With our generation, the consumption of social media has increased so much that everyone's attention spans have just dropped, like, completely. Now I'm wondering if that's what Gen Alpha is going to be like. Oh, they can't like do anything. They can't read. They can't, all this shit. So I'm curious as to like what they're going to, or if they're going to be worse.
But yeah, I think my generation has that anxiety of being like, we missed the mark. We were supposed to be the young creatives who were going to go out there and we were going to solve all the world's problems.
Yeah.
And then we got out there when we were like, I can't has house, but can I has cheeseburger?
Yeah, exactly. What I brought up before with like attention spans, I don't know if you've seen, but there's this like TikTok live trend where people are emoting to the emotes that people send as GIFs.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Ooh, balloon.
For money. So when people send you money, they'll send like a hot dog and they'll do an emote like they're AI or an NPC and they'll be like, num num apple, num num apple.
Chili. Spicy.
That's horrendous.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But the creators on TikTok that are doing these lives are only doing it because it's making more money than the average job.
100%.
So the other way to think about it is like, why wouldn't I do that? Like, shit.
I'm a cowboy, baby.
Do you think millennials will ever grow up?
I hope not, because then they wouldn't be as entertaining. I mean, come on now.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
I mean, it's also like, I don't think anyone should grow up. I don't mean to get like too deep or anything. If they want to do something that's cringy, but like you think it's funny, just do it. You know, who cares?
That's beautiful, man.
But also, fuck millennials.
No! Wait, that sounded kind of ageist.
It was a joke. It was all for the bit, Jacob. Come on.
Oh, okay. I have tough times with bits. And can you just confirm to me that you're not ageist?
Yeah. I'm not ageist. I love millennials. Are you happy?
Okay. I'm just a millennial. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Nah, see, I made it worse.
Gonna hear that voice in my nightmares.
I'm a baby boy.
Jesus Christ.
Saji, do you think I'm random?
I'm sorry. I'll stop that. Yeah, could you make a little ageist, I'm not ageist song for us?
I can only play with one hand because I have to hold my mic.
Okay, this is perfect.
Jacob, thank you for having me on your interview. It's been a great time. There's one thing I have to say though. I love millennials. And it's not because I think they're not cringy. I think they're terribly cringy. But I have to say, I'm not ageist. I'm not ageist, Jacob.
Yeah, yay, Saji. Dude, that was beautiful.
Thanks.
You're the first person to make a song on the interviews. That was beautiful.
Let's go, Gen Z for the win.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that's that's just proof that, hey, Gen Z, I think you guys are on the up and up. I have two more questions.
Okay.
Would you say this interview was random, or would you say it was awkward?
I'd say it was rockward. That killed me inside. That
you do know that was epic, right?
I can't do it again. I can't keep going.
President Bacon? Yeah, that was epic.
You're so good at coming up with them. Jesus, you are a millennial.
I know. It's because I lived it, man.
So
it's
funny.
me. It's me. Hi, I'm the cringe millennial. It's me. Any just final words for any cringe millennials out there who might be watching or struggling with this?
Yes, if CMD is something you are currently struggling with, I just want to let you know, keep being who you are. Because at the end of the day, that's what's most important.
Oh, dude, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Really insightful. So before we go, I was hoping we could do a little, because on your last words there, it felt like we could maybe do like a little, it gets better.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
It gets better.
Thanks, Saji.
No problem. Anytime, you cringe millennial.
Fuck! Alrighty, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you walk away knowing we're all cringe in our own way, and that's alright. Also, guys, go check out Trin's channel and go check out Saji's channel. They're way better YouTubers than me. And make sure to stay tuned next week for more interviews from Gabby Bell, Anna Marie Forcino, Jordan Adika, and Dean Hebsher. It's my big cringe millennial finale, and it's gonna be pretty awkward. I'll see you next weekend. I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go do NPC fart character.
Spicy.
Okay, bye. Hopefully that makes sense.